great day, everyone. My name is Noble Mike Jamison, and I'm going to do an advanced iGenius bonus plan training for you today. So get your notepads out, get ready. We're going to cover a lot of information in a very, very short period of time. So let's jump right into the content today. I think it's first important to understand that the iGenius bonus plan has several different components in terms of how we get paid. Okay, so we're going to go through all of these today. So the first way that we're going to discuss is Fast Start. Okay, we're going to go through Fast Start. Today we're also going to talk about Rapid Fire, how we get paid with Rapid Fire. We're going to discuss the top-up bonus. We're also going to discuss the X12 bonus. And then we're going to finish with the dual team, also known as the binary team. Okay? So we're going to cover all 5 of these in today's training. So definitely get prepared. We're going to have a lot of fun today. I like training, by the way. We get a chance to really dissect and go through all of the information that we are learning about here with iGenius. All right. So the first thing it's important to do is we got to establish how we get paid from the Fast Start bonus. And so you all are aware that there are 4 membership packs that we get a chance to enroll customers with the iGenius program. You'll have the Choice member. You'll have the Select member. You'll have the Premium member. And then you'll have the Elite member. Okay? 4 membership packs for a customer to participate in with the iGenius program. If they become a Choice member, they're going to pay a one-time membership enrollment of $99. If they become a Select member, they're going to pay a one-time enrollment of $299. They become a Premium member, they'll pay a one-time enrollment of $599. And if they become an Elite member, they'll pay a one-time enrollment of $14.99. Now, each of these membership packs pay out a different Fast Start amount. So if a member joins as a Choice member, you will receive a $25 Fast Start commission. If they enroll as a Select member, you'll receive a $50 Fast Start commission. If they become a Premium member, you'll receive a $100 Fast Start commission. And of course, my favorite membership is the Elite membership. If the member becomes an Elite member, you will receive a $200 Fast Start commission. So, $25, $50, $100, $200 Fast Start. Now, this Fast Start commission is paid out the second Friday after the enrollment. So if the member enrolls on a Thursday, the next day is one Friday, the following week is 2 Fridays, so they get paid the second Friday out. So great note there. So this is how our Fast Start bonus pays out. Okay, very, very simple and straightforward. Now, the next thing is our Rapid Fire bonus. Okay, our Rapid Fire bonus, another one of my favorite aspects of the plan. I believe the Rapid Fire bonus is revolutionary because it tracks the major influencers based on how it pays out, and it actually complements the folks that are just getting started in our industry and perhaps have never received a residual check at all, right? So here's what the Rapid Fire does. Write this down, by the way. The Rapid Fire will help you create what I like to call a predictable, reoccurring income. Okay? The Rapid Fire will help you create a predictable, reoccurring income. Here's why. Because the Rapid Fire bonus is going to pay out a $25 residual. Okay? The Rapid Fire bonus is going to pay out a $25 residual for every personally enrolled member. every personally enrolled member that you have. Okay? So every personally enrolled member that you personally have, you're going to get a $25 residual check commission every month that they renew their membership. So I like to do pictures, by the way, if you can't tell. So I'll use my bottom here. So let's say, for instance, this is you. Okay? You're part of the iGenius family. You are a distributor with us. And what you're going to do as a distributor is you're going to enroll members with those different packs. Okay? So you have one member that comes on. Maybe it's 2 members that comes on. Maybe it's 3 members that comes on. 4 members that comes on. 5 members that comes on. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which membership that person purchases. What you're going to receive is $25 for this person, $25 for this person when they renew, $25 for this person, etc. and etc. So if you have 5 members, they bought their own iGenius membership, whichever one they so choose, you'll make $25 for each of those personal enrollments when they renew their membership. So if you're doing the math, okay, if you're doing the math, you can tell 5 personally enrolled members at $25 each will pay you a predictable recurring income of $125. Okay? If you had 10 personally enrolled members, will pay you a predictable recurring income of $250. Okay? If you had 20 personally enrolled members, it would pay you times 25. It will pay you $500 of predictable recurring income. And oh, by the way, if you only had one, and that was the only person you can enroll, your best friend, your mom, it doesn't matter, you obviously have $25 predictable recurring income. Okay? And so the rapid fire bonus is very easy to understand. It's simple, and it doesn't matter which type of membership that person has. Okay? So now let's go through the next commission. So we've covered 2. We've covered fast start. We've covered rapid fire. And now let's cover the top up bonus. Okay? The top up bonus is pretty unique in how it's been structured. Okay? And so the idea here is that iGenius wants to make sure that if you put in some effort and have 4 personally enrolled members, okay, that are paying the $175 membership a month, so your 4 customers are paying $175 a month, here's what the company's going to do. The company's going to look at over a 4-week period to see how much commissions did you earn. Okay? They want to see how much commissions did you earn in this 4-week period. Okay? Now, the question is, let's say it may be 2 months down the road, 3 months down the road, 4 months down the road, and when they look at this 4-week period, and they say, let's just pretend for hypothetical purposes that by the time they add up your fast start, if you had any for that 4-week period, your binary commissions, they may look at your rapid fire. If they add all those commissions up for that particular 4-week period, and it is less than your monthly membership of $175, then the company says, you know what? We will actually pay the difference. Okay? I've never seen anything like this. We will pay the difference. So let's say they add all of this up, your commissions for that 4-week period. And it comes out to be, let's look at my notes as an example. It comes out to be $115. Add your commissions up for the 4-week period. It says, okay, you made about $115. Maybe you had 4 members, $25 a month, so that's about $100 plus another $15 thrown in from somewhere. Okay, so you made $115 in that 4-week period. The company says, we know you have 4 members. We know that your monthly subscription is $175, right? $175. So what iGenius is going to do is they're going to top it up and pay the difference of $60. All right, so they want to make sure that if you've got 4 members on the books, we want to celebrate you and make sure that we cover, you make enough to cover your monthly subscription. So the magic number for you is 4 if you're looking to eliminate your monthly expense. Okay, that is our top-up bonus. an amazing part of our plan that I absolutely love. Now that top up can be any amount, obviously. So typically it's going to be somewhere between, $75 or less. Because if you got 4 members, you're making $25 per member, so you're probably making about $100 at least. So the top up bonus would be 75, 65, 50, or whatever the case may be. Worst case scenario. Okay. All right. Fantastic. So now I think it's important to establish a few additional things as we get ready to move a little bit deeper into the marketing plan. Okay. So let's talk a little bit about the enrollments. Okay. Let's talk a little bit about the enrollments. This is important. All right. So you heard me say earlier that as a choice member, okay, a person would pay $99 one time. You heard me say that, correct? You heard me mention that as a select member, that a person would pay $2.99 one time. The person would pay as a premium member, they would pay $5.99 one time. As an elite member, my favorite membership, they would pay $1,499 one time. So what the company does, as we mentioned a few minutes ago, is that yes, they are going to pay you a fast start, okay? They're going to pay you a fast start on that commission, on that enrollment. So $25, $50, $100, $200 is the fast start, okay? Now, in addition to the fast start, they're also going to apply some personal volume, okay? Some personal volume for the enrollment. So as a choice member, you get 50 points in personal volume. Select member is 150 points in personal volume. A premium member is 300 points in personal volume. And my favorite, an elite membership, is 1,000 points in personal volume. Okay? So not only do you get a fast start, you also get some personal volume that's going to go towards your residual income as you start to build upon your network. Now, one of my favorite things to point out is not the fact that we're paying these, the customer is paying this different amount, or we're getting this here for fast start, or we're getting the personal volume. I like to point out, what the company's actually paying out into the field. This is absolutely phenomenal. So if you do some simple math, you'll see that 50 and 25 is 75. 75 divided by 100, you'll see that that's 66% payout. Okay? 66% of what the company's bringing in is actually paid out to, that's 75%. My mistake. Simple math, by the way. 75 divided by 100, roughly 75%. 75% payout. That's pretty amazing when the average payout for a plan is typically about 60%. Okay? If you do the math, 150 and 50 is 200. 200 divided by 300 is your 66% payout to the field. Okay, 300 and 100 is 400. 400 divided by 600 is 66% payout. Amazing. But look at this elite membership, man. This is absolutely crazy. 1,000, 200, that's 1,200. 1,200 divided by 1,500 is an 80% payout. Okay, so obviously, why is this one of my favorite memberships? Not because there's a lot of use value compared to the cost value, but there's an enormous amount of payout to the field, like us, when a person becomes an elite member. So the field is getting the lion's share of this enrollment pack to the tune of 80%. Okay, definitely important to understand that on why that's important. Okay, so now let's move forward and kind of use that information to really understand the next part of our plan. All right, so there's a part of our plan called the X12 bonus pool. All right, the X12 bonus pool. Now, this is iGenius's way of revenue sharing or profit sharing with the movers and shakers of our business. And so what happens is that you can participate in the X12 bonus pool one or two ways. Number one, immediately you can participate by just becoming an elite member, okay? By just becoming an elite member. Or you will have to accumulate 1,000 points in PV, which could typically take you a few months, right? Maybe 9 or 10 months. You have about 1,000 points in personal PV as you renew your subscriptions. But anyway, immediately as an elite member, you can participate in this bonus pool, which is profit sharing, which is amazing. I mean, typically in corporate America, you got to be there some type of tenure, like 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, 10, before the company's willing to revenue share with you on the profits, okay? And so here's what the company says. We have this X12 bonus pool, and they're going to keep track of two things. They're going to look at a 4-week cycle, okay, that everybody's on the same cycle. So it doesn't matter your start date, okay? Everybody, the entire field is on the same 4-week cycle, okay? Now, with that 4-week cycle, what the company's going to do, they're going to do two things. Number one, they want to keep track of the global revenue, or they call it GV, for iGenius, okay? They're going to keep track of the global GV for the company, and they want to keep track of how many shares are distributed, how many people qualified for this bonus pool. Now, the way that you qualify for the X12 bonus pool is this. What the company wants to do is they're going to keep track of your personal enrollments. They're going to keep track of your personal enrollments, okay? They're going to keep track of your personal enrollments. So, let's go through an example. If you here, okay, this is time, all right, in this 4-week period, maybe you sign up an elite member here, you sign up an elite member here for 1,000 points, you get 300 points here for premium, maybe you throw a choice member in there, no problem, you got an elite member here, and you have etc. Okay, so here you got about 5 members: elite, premium, choice, elite. Okay, so what the company's going to do is they're going to keep track of your personal enrollment volume over that 4-week period. All right, over that 4-week period, and see, do you come up with 12,000 PV, okay, or GV personally over that 4-week period? Can you get to 12,000? Well, the fastest way to get to 12,000, knowing that you get 1,000 points for an elite member, is to do 12 elite members, right? 12 elite members will get you there, and that will earn you 1 share into the pool, okay? 1 share into the pool, and obviously if you do 24, you get multiple shares, so that's 2 shares into the pool. So let's take a look at an example, a hypothetical example of what could potentially happen if you put in the work and you get 1 share or multiple shares into this X12 bonus pool. I like examples. Examples make things clearer. All right, so let's just say, hypothetically speaking, that in that 4-week period that the company did $4 million in revenue. Okay? They're going to take 3% of that and they're going to set it into the pool. Well, 3% of $4 million is $120,000. Okay? $120,000 is set aside to see how many people go out there and earn the share. All right? So let's just say during this 4-week period, this cycle, that 20 people actually went out there and got 12,000 points. Each one of them did that. Well, that means that you take 120,000 divided by 20. So that means each one of those shares is worth about $6,000. Isn't that amazing? Each one of those shares is worth about $6,000. And so they'll pay that out over a 4-week period. So over the next 4 weeks, you'll get 6,000 divided by 4. They'll pay that out to you. Okay? But what about if there were only 10 people that qualified, that got a share into this pool? Well, each one of those shares will be worth about $12,000 per share, right? Which is amazing. So those are the 2 variables. How much revenue was generated, okay? And how many people earned a share. And they pay those shares out to the field. It's an amazing bonus, an additional bonus that you get a chance to earn for going out there and absolutely positively doing the work, okay? For absolutely positively doing the work. And they do that every single 4-week cycle. So when one cycle ends, another cycle starts all over again, okay? So, I love the top-up bonus. It's amazing. The company wants to reward you for going out there and actually doing the work. Okay, so we're coming down the home stretch now. I think I want to share a couple more things that will make what I'm about to say a little bit more simple. So terminology, all right? We have what's called total enrollment volume. Write that down. Total enrollment volume, okay? And total enrollment volume is basically all of the volume, all of the new business, all of the new enrollments, plus your renewals, okay? Write that down. Total enrollment volume is your new enrollments, like the new membership sales, the new customers that come on board, plus your renewals, all right? That's what total enrollment volume is, all right? Then we have what's called QEV. QEV stands for qualified enrollment volume. Okay, qualified enrollment volume is the volume you can count towards your rank. Okay, the volume you can count towards your rank. So you have total enrollment volume, new business plus renewals, and then you have qualified enrollment volume, and that's the volume you can count towards your rank. So let's go through a couple of examples so we can understand how this works and how it applies. Okay, again, I like doing examples. So there's a part of our plan that I'm explaining to you now. Again, this is an advanced training. This is actually called the unilevel view. Unilevel, okay? So here you are, and you're part of iGenius. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna go out here and you're gonna enroll some new members. That's a part of the plan. So let's say, for instance, you have an elite member here, which is fantastic. You got a team of people that are doing amazing here. So they created a diamond organization, which is 10,000 in volume. Perhaps you have a choice member here at 50 points. You got a new developing team. It's got about 3,000 points there, and etc. Okay, so you have 1,000, a diamond team, which is 10,000, 50 points, new choice member, obviously, and a new team that's developing, which is about 3,000 points. So in this example, your enrollment volume, if just adding this up, okay? So 10 plus 3 is 13, plus 1 is 14, plus 50. So your total enrollment volume is 1450. We just added up each line of business and how much total volume they created. We're not looking at renewals right now, but this is just new sales. Renewals would be included in that. But in this example, to keep it simple, this is your total enrollment volume right here. Now, let's just say that your goal for this particular week was to become a diamond, okay? A diamond executive, all right? A diamond executive. Your goal is to become a diamond executive, which is 10,000 points in QEV, okay? 10,000 points in QEV. And so what happens is that your QEV, you can only count up to 50% of the volume towards the rank you're looking to qualify. So if you're looking to qualify as a diamond executive, and a diamond executive is 10,000 points in volume, then you can count 5,000 points from any one leg of business. So if you're looking at what you've done and what you've built, you can count this full 1,000 points in volume here, right? You can count 50% of this because your goal is 10,000. So they allow 50% from any one line of business. So you can count 5,000 from this line of business. You can count this entire 50, and you can count this total 3,000 here. So your QEV, your qualified enrollment volume, as you strive to become a diamond, will be 5,000 plus 1, which is 6,000, plus 3, which is 9,000, plus 50. So your QEV, your qualified enrollment volume, if this was your organization, would be 9,050. Okay? So even though you have a total of 14,000 in total enrollment volume, which you'll still get paid on the difference, no problem. But for your rank, for your qualified enrollment volume, you can only count 9,000. So you're roughly about 100 points away from 1,000 points away, almost 1,000 points away from the diamond position. Okay, for your QEV. So now let's take a look at some other things here. Hopefully you understand that. If you don't, just go back over it. I promise you, it'll make sense as you continue to learn about our plan. Okay, so let's go through a couple more examples just for clarity. All right, let's go through a couple more examples just for clarity. Okay, so this is you. You have a global executive team that's producing about 5,000 points. You have a new team that does absolutely nothing, which does happen, obviously. You have a team here that's a diamond team that's about 10,000 points, right? You have another team that does absolutely nothing, happens all the time. And then you have a ambassador team, man. They're kicking butt. It's about 25,000 points in that line of business. And then you have another global team here that does about 5,000 points. Okay, so in this example, if we look at what our total enrollment volume is, we would add this up. So we have 10,000 and 25,000 is 35,000, 45. So our total enrollment volume is 45,000. Total enrollment volume is 45,000. We just added up all of the lines that have produced business for us. Okay? Now, here's the difference. If our goal is to become a platinum ambassador, okay, a platinum ambassador, and a platinum ambassador is 50,000 in points, okay? 50% of 50,000 is 25,000, meaning you can count up to 25,000 from any one line of business. Well, here, this one is right at 25,000, so you can count all of the 25,000. So it's 25,000 plus 5 is 30, plus 10 is 35. I'm sorry, yeah, 25, 35, 45. So you can count all of the business. So in this example, your QEV and your total enrollment volume are the same. Okay? In this example, your QEV and your total enrollment volume are the same. You can count all of the production because your goal is 50,000. You can count 50% from one line, 25, 5, 10, and 5. Okay, so they're the same in an example. All right, but let's just say that we modified the numbers a little bit. So instead of this team doing 25,000 in volume, which they did 27,000 in volume. Okay, so the numbers are a little bit modified. So therefore, your total enrollment volume would be 47,000. All right, so we added all those up. Your total enrollment volume is 47,000 in volume. Now, the goal is to get the platinum ambassador. You can only count 50% from one line of business. So of this 27,000, I can only count 25,000. So my QEV is still 45,000. Are you with me? The QEV is still 45,000. 25,000 from this line of business that's just kicking butt. 5,000, 10,000, and 5. Okay? So don't worry about not being able to count this overage. You'll get paid on it later because the company holds on to that for you. Okay? They hold on to that for you. No problem. So that is an example of what the QEV actually looks like for you and how to calculate the QEV within your lines of sponsorship. Okay? So it's important to understand that in order to understand my next point. Okay? So here's what happens in the plan. Your QEV, okay, helps establish your rank, okay, and your rank helps establish your percentage of payout in the binary or the dual team, okay. Your QEV establishes your rank establishes your percentage of payout. That's how it flows. So for an example, if you have 10,000 points in QEV, your rank is a diamond executive, okay? And a diamond executive percentage payout in the binary or the dual team is 12.5%. Or let's say you're looking to qualify as an ambassador, 25,000 points. That qualifies you as an ambassador, 25,000 points of QEV. And that percentage pays out 15% in the dual team or the binary. Okay? Or you qualify as a diamond ambassador with 100,000 points. Okay? As a diamond ambassador, okay, the percentage is 17.5%. So your QEV's volume determines your rank. Your rank determines your percentage payout on the dual team. Okay? That's how that flows. Okay. So now I want to point out something that's extremely important. This program pays out the maximum amount at the elite level. We talked about that in the very beginning of our presentation. So you can literally create a diamond team with 10 people, right? 10 members, I should say, 10 customers, because that's going to pay out 1,000 points each. 10 times 1,000 is 10. You can create an ambassador team, 25. Right? A diamond, a platinum ambassador team, platinum ambassador, 25. I'm sorry, an ambassador team, 25,000. A diamond ambassador, of course, 100. Right? Ambassador, diamond ambassador. All right. Fantastic. So you can tell these elite memberships go a long way in terms of building momentum into your organization. Okay. And so I absolutely love this part of the plan. 80% payout, as we talked about in the very beginning. So if you're going to get the most bang for your buck, the elite membership is the way to do it. Okay, the elite membership is the way to do it. So let's talk about how we can close this training out with understanding the dual team. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. We get paid every Friday for the dual team. Okay, it's a weekly payout every Friday. Okay, every Friday. All right. Now, what most people are used to getting paid, they're used to getting paid on a calendar month, like January, February, March, April, May. This is what most people are used to getting paid, okay? Even if they get paid, twice a month or whatever, they're used to looking at it on a calendar month. So what do I mean by calendar month? I want to give you a visual so you'll understand how iGenius does it, okay? So let's say, for instance, you get into the opportunity, not iGenius, but just in general, a person would come in here and do the work for January, which is 4 weeks, and they'll get paid on that work in February, right? Or they come into February and do the work, and they'll get paid on that work in March. All right, and they'll come into the work and do the work in March and get paid on that work in April. So what happens is they do the work in this 4-week period, 4 weeks of January, get paid on it in February. Or they'll do the work in February, right, 4 weeks in February, and get paid on it in March, etc. That's how most people are used to visualizing a payout system. But iGenius does it a little bit different, okay? So we don't use the regular January, February, March, April, May calendar. We use what is called a 4-week rolling calendar. Okay, this is important. Okay, a 4-week rolling calendar. All right, 4-week rolling calendar. So it's not just January, February, March. No, it's a 4-week rolling calendar. So here's what it looks like. I'm a visual person. I like to draw pictures if you can't tell. All right, so this is you and this is time. Okay, this is you and this is time going that way. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our weeks on here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is you, this is time, and those are weeks going out that way. All right, so let's kind of draw this out. Stay with me here. I don't want to lose you. All right. So let's take a look at this. I'm going to take 7th off. Okay, let's take a look at this. All right. So let's just put some numbers on the chart. So we're going to put 2,000 right here. We'll put 5,000 right here. We'll put 1,000 right here. And we'll put 50 right here. Okay? Remember, we are a 4-week rolling calendar. So in this example, this is week 1, 2, 3, 4 that you've been in iGenius as a distributor or affiliate. So this is week 4. This is the current week. So what we're going to do, we being iGenius, is going to look at this 4-week period and say, how much QEV was generated in the current week and the 3 previous weeks. So if you add those up, you'll end up with 8,050 of QEV. Okay? 2,000 plus 5,000 is 7. 7 plus 1,000 is 8. 8 plus 50 is 850. So for this 4-week period, your qualified enrollment volume from the new customers that are coming on board is 8,050. Just a little bit shy of the diamond position, which is 10,000. But now the new week starts. So in the new week, man, you go to work, put about 5,000 points on the board, okay? You still keep your 50. you still keep your 1,000 and you still keep your 5,000. So your new 4-week period is the current week and the 3 previous weeks. So you can no longer count this week that's back. It's too far back. It's out. Okay? The current week plus the 3 previous weeks. So it's 5,000 plus 5,000. What this should be? Yeah. 5,000 plus 5,000 is 10. Plus 1,000 is 11. Plus 50. So your new QEV for the current week is 11,050. You became a diamond team. Right? You wasn't diamond this week. Did a little bit of work. Boom. Now you became a diamond team, 11,050. Congratulations, you'll be paid as a diamond, right? QEV, your rank, plus your percentage payout. Let's see what happens the next week. The next week, man, your organization matures, so you get count that 7,000 plus 5, still count the 50, still count the 1,000. So this is your new calculation, your current week plus the 3 previous weeks. Your new total is 13,050. Okay, so you no longer can count this week here because it's not a part of the 4-week rolling cycle. All right, so 7 and 5 is 12, 1350. All right, that's where we got that from. Your new QEV. So your organization is starting to grow. So the visualization I want you to understand is that you're looking at a 4-week rolling calendar. Okay, your current week plus your 3 previous weeks. Now we're only right now talking about the new enrollments that's calculating this volume for you, but it's important to understand that these 2 elite members that you signed up the very first month or the very first week you were in the business, by the time it goes 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and they pay a renewal, instead of 1,000 points, you're going to get 200 points for the renewal because they're paying their 175, and you get 100 points per subscription renewal. So this 200 points is added to this week's volume of QEV. So you have the new production plus the renewal production to go towards your QEV. Okay? So as your organization starts to grow and mature, you'll have new sales contributing towards your QEV plus renewals contributing towards your QEV, and you're growing a nice, healthy business. But it's important to know that these 1,000 points that you got for the initial sign up turn into 100 points as the organization starts to grow and mature. Okay, so that is extremely important to understand about the marketing plan. So we're down to our last explanation. Which is how does all this work on the residual side or in the binary? All right, so let's kind of bring it home real quick. The binary team. So what we're doing is that we're building 2 teams, as you know. We're building a left team and a right team. So what's going to happen is we're going to build an enrollment team, right, that we talked about. People that join the organization as a direct reflection of the people that you sponsor, that unilevel that we talked about. Remember in the very beginning. And then you're going to have some people that are part of your organization that's going to be there because of what I like to call spillover. Meaning they're part of your organization, but you're not directly responsible for them being there. Okay? So there's going to be 2 types of people that's going to be a part of your organization. So let's go through a visual picture here. So this is you. Okay, you're flat out excited about what's happening in your business, right? So this is what you're doing, building a nice, healthy business, a left team and a right team. Okay. So let's kind of go through some examples. So if I fill the circle in, you know that you're responsible for that person being there. Maybe you're responsible for this person being there, okay, from your unilevel. Maybe you're responsible for this person being there. They come in and put a few people in as well. So all of those people are part of your enrollment there, right? This is pretty cool. Pay attention. You're not responsible for these people. It's no problem. Maybe you're responsible for this person, not this one. This organization grows out. Okay. So here's my point. You're going to have people that are part of your organization that you're not responsible for. Those people will create volume as their teams start to grow and mature as well. So let's say, for instance, you have about 10,000 points here. Okay, nice healthy organization, line of business. Maybe you have about 5,000 points here that you're not responsible for. Perhaps you got about 1,000 points here that you are responsible for. Over here, you got a new line of business. There's some choice member here. You got 25,000 points in this line you're not responsible for. You don't know those people. That's okay. All right, so here's one thing I've learned many, many years ago, and that is that the dual team was built for speed, okay? The fact that you can have people that are part of your organization that you're not responsible for them joining the organization, but you can actually count their volume towards your percentage payout is extremely powerful. So if you add this up, 10,000 plus 5 is 15,000 plus 1 is 16,000 on the left team. Okay, 16,000 on the left team. On the right team, 50, 25, 1. So we got about, let's call it 26,000 on the right team. Okay, right, left. So in this example, this would be your pay line. This would be your power line. Okay, so this line has the most volume. It's called your power line. This line has the least volume. It's called your pay line. So in the example, once you have established your QEV, which helps you establish your rank, which helps you establish your percentage payout, the company's going to say, on the pay line, how much volume is there? Well, 16,000 on the pay line. Well, if your rank is, like we talked about, a diamond, then you'll make, the 12.5%. Or if your rank is 12.5% of this, right? 12.5% of the pay line, okay? Up to the weekly cap, weekly pay line. Then you have, maybe you're an ambassador and it's 15% of the pay line, okay? Up to the weekly cap. Or if you're if you're a diamond ambassador, it's 17.5% of the pay line. And so even though there's business that you're not responsible for, that you're actually getting paid on as well. That is the power of what we're building here on the back end side. This type of plan is built for speed. And so as these organizations start to grow and mature down to infinity, right? Down to infinity, you get an opportunity to count all of that volume towards your power line and your pay line, okay? So hopefully this helps you understand a little bit about the iGenius marketing plan. This is an advanced training once again. So if it doesn't make sense, please study, practice, and review it. And refer to the official iGenius bonus plan PDF that's in your back office. Thank you so much for listening. My name is Noble Mike Jamison. Take care and take charge.